Welcome to the news update. Let's begin in Lagos State, where an inspector serving with the State Police Command, Orupe Monday, has died from the torture he allegedly received from soldiers who attacked him and his colleagues in the trade fair area of the state. According to reports, the inspector was on duty with his colleagues along the Lagos-Badagry Expressway Road that was assisting the traffic officers to aid free flow of traffic that evening when the soldiers inside a bus in the gridlock allegedly approached the policemen and accused them of causing it. The soldiers pounced on Inspector Monday and his colleagues, leading to his death. They allegedly took the inspector's corpse to their barracks alongside the unconscious yet to be identified policeman. Reacting to the incident, the acting deputy director, 81 Division Public Relations, Major Lani Oshoba, said the division is already in touch with the Lagos State Command to resolve the matter. He also said the division has instituted a board of inquiry to unravel the circumstance surrounding the unfortunate incident. The Nigerian Army has also paid a condolence visit to the Lagos Police Command. The visiting team was led by Brigadier Generals K.N. Nwoko, M.L. Abubakar, and Akpo Muntia. The Council of Student Union Presidents has called for the sack of the Ministers of Education and Labour for failing to resolve the ongoing Asuu strike. The union threatens to mobilize students across the country to occupy major streets in the country until the prolonged strike is called off. Helen Osameh Akins reports.
Nigerian students have found themselves at the receiving end of the continuous strike embarked on by Academic Staff Union of Universities over unresolved issue with the federal government since 2009. It has caused untold hardship for both students and their parents due to the uncertainty of the academic calendar. Even when Asuu members get some of their demands met and return to classes, they are soon out back on strike, leaving the students to pick up the pieces of their lives with great difficulty. This is now over 5 months since Asuu embarked on its latest strike.
Then in school,
Ezine Eke is a 300-level student of the University of Nigeria. Having stayed at home for almost 6 months, she is already receiving messages from her landlord reminding her to renew the rent of her hostel accommodation, which will be due in October.
Since March, I haven't been there. March, April, May, you can count it. And then I'll go back to my dad and I'm like, my lodge rent has expired. How is he going to see it? Even if they call off strike today and I go back to school, that's like in how many months' time? Like, it's really painful, honestly.
I think at this point I was supposed to be done with school and everything. And as the strike has been on for a while, I mean, everybody wants to get jobs or find something to do. But like in the end, when you are trying to find something professional, you can't get it because everybody keeps demanding for your BSc results, which I do not have.
The Council of Students Union Presidents, which comprises of all students' union presidents across federal universities in Nigeria, are not taking this lightly. They are giving the government a time frame to resolve the issue or have Nigerian students in major streets of the nation's capital.
We also call for the immediate removal of the Minister of Education, Adamu Adamu, and the Minister of Labour, Chris Ngigi. We are going to shut down the activities of the airport. We are going to block major roads in the Federal Capital Territory. At least we are going to start receiving lectures in the Ministry of Education, both in the Ministry of Labour and even in the airports.
And anybody can feel free to take this as an empty threat, but time will tell if we are bluffing or if we actually have the capacity to deliver on what we are saying.
The council says that it is losing students to incessant killing from bandit attack following their prolonged stay at home, as they begged the government to look into the demands of Asuu as presented and attend to them so they could return to school. Helen Osameh Akins, TVC News, Abuja.
Still on the Asuu strike, the Southwest Zone D leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students has condemned what it described as the lackadaisical attitude of the Minister of Education, Adamu Adamu. Olaide Oyewole reports.
I want to say. I want to yarn.
The leadership of the Southwest Zone of the National Association of Nigerian Students are gathered here to express their dissatisfaction over worsened education situation in Nigeria. The Academic Staff Union of Universities had recently announced a 4-week extension of their month-long industrial action for not reaching a favorable compromise with the federal government.
The Naira.
At this gathering, the students are worried that the lingering industrial strike action, coupled with the worsened security situation of the country, has made life become unbearable for the citizens.
We are tired of staying at home. And that's why Comrade Sunday Adamu Adamu, in his wisdom, that he believed that the Minister of Education, Adamu, has failed Nigerian students. And just yesterday, he announced and called for the removal of Adamu, the Minister of Education, that we tagged Adamu must go.
While lamenting the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the country's economy, which has led to a downturn, the students' body also dissociated itself from what it termed a smear campaign against the person of the governor of the central bank.
Under my leadership, Comrade Tegbe Stephen Finfolua wish to categorically and very lucidly clear to disassociate this esteemed association from the said report. NANS is the voice of the millions of students of Nigerian descent all around the world.
There is inflation in the aspect of gas and other things. So it means that if they cannot be able to control their own currency, then who is Nigeria? It is not as if we are giving the federal government of Nigeria the support.
The students disclosed that the lingering setback of the Naira against dollar is caused by a serious demand of the dollar. They urged their fellow students to desist from acts that are capable of causing panic and can further affect the situation of the country. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.